good, y'all? It's your boy Yada.
It's your boy Sam.
And we got another episode of the Envelope Pushers podcast. What's up with
Yes,
the
sir.
Envelope Pusher is?
Yes, sir. I got you. So pushing the envelope means to surpass normal limits or attempt something viewed as radical or risky. That's what we do every week, man.
Yup, we back.
Yes, another one. I'm digging. I'm
Yup.
digging the hat with the Chicago mission.
I
How you
appreciate it.
feeling
You like
today?
it?
You thugging out today? What's going on?
I had to wear my hat today, you feel me?
Nah, I feel it.
Man.
Let me see. I'm collared up today, but blue collar guy today. Fortunately.
100. Hey, also make sure to like, comment, subscribe, you feel me? Also on TikTok, right? We just started getting active again on TikTok. You feel
Yeah,
me?
hop on the
So,
TikTok, man. Go
yeah.
support that. Even if y'all just skipping through it, give it a view and a like, man, and keep pushing, man. We just trying to get a little traction on there. Bring that over here, get on all platforms. Even if you don't rock with
Sure.
TikTok, man, come on, just give it a try. Now that we gonna give some information to the folks on there. That's what we gonna do.
Yo, okay, and our first post, right? So like, I don't know if y'all saw like the Lil Durk when we talking about trucking and real estate. If you haven't, go on TikTok to watch it. But that's at like 40.5K views right now.
Yeah, it got a little views, man.
That was our first
I'm
post.
I'm actually shocked, man, that we got that many
Me too.
views on that first post, man. So, I think it's gonna be good for us. I'm surprised. Hopefully, we keep going viral, get us another one up there. I'm already thinking of a video to post up, but yeah, man, y'all go tap into that. Good videos, and we're gonna put some more
Yes,
stuff,
sir.
some more content up there too. So, tap in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're gonna get creative.
Follow us on all platforms. Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure y'all subscribing to the channel. Trying to hit 100 subscribers coming up next month. I think that's our goal right there. So
Yeah, that's our next goal, and then 300
yeah,
followers on Instagram. That's our next
yeah.
goal. So help us reach our goal.
Yeah, go ahead, tap in, man. Tell your friend to tell a friend.
Yup.
What we got today for Kenyatta?
All right, hey, so our first topic, right? I thought this was pretty interesting. So I don't know if y'all heard of Belocal Search, right? This is like I just like heard of this, right? And so basically it's a platform, or it's like a search engine. It's like a network to find Black businesses, right?
Mhm.
And more specifically, like in your area, because the founder really believes like in trying to support like local Black businesses, right? She feels like that's really important. But also it has like 4,500 businesses listed on there now, and like over 22,000 downloads. So it's getting up there.
And
But
that shouldn't. Let me add this. I was just gonna say also too. Supporting your businesses. I know it's oftentimes hard to find like certain Black businesses, and certain businesses we don't even know that's Black. So having search engines like this, I know is definitely helpful. I also know I don't want to take any shine away from local, but I know also too, one that's popular in our community is We Buy Black, which is another popular one. So I like that, there's starting to be options and a little variety, and that you brought this one up here.
oh yeah, for sure. And there's like, I want to say there's a couple of these like search engines, right? And We Buy Black, that's like, if y'all don't know that by now, that's like the Black Amazon.
Yeah.
Like you go on there, you can find anything. It's real organized, like everything. And then this one is kind of like it's more like local. Like it kind of like type in your area, and if there's a Black business listed on there, it'll kind of like get you to the business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I think that'd be good for like folks, especially if they don't live in like highly populated areas with Black people. I think that's a good search engine to use. So I got a little lucky being in Atlanta, so I can turn a couple corners and I'll find a couple. So I got lucky, but man, if you guys already know how hard it is to find Black-owned businesses just even outside of your state, like I know it's definitely hard to even find them inside your state because most of the time they don't have the funding for the type of marketing. Not a lot of larger companies do. So, be on the lookout. And I know even for me personally, trying to find Black-owned stuff, find ways to support our community was tough. I remember messaging Kenyatta a whole bunch of times trying to find somebody who can make, a Black shoemaker, somebody who really designed the shoe, made the shoe, and pushed it out of there. Shout out to Saya Collective. That's one that I found and one that I put some money into. So,
you actually got a pair of shoes from him?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I got a pair of shoes. I
Yeah,
think that.
I need to get one. I keep
Yeah,
liking all they posts, but I need to just
yeah.
get that. You know, you feel me?
I got the little they're called like the Carolina Knights, and he's actually growing pretty rapidly, at least in Atlanta. I think I seen somebody was wearing a pair of his shoes that he created. I was working the Atlanta United soccer game at the stadium, and some dude had on his Chucky shoes. He made like a reiteration of Chucky, the little killer doll and whatnot. He had on
Oh,
his
okay.
shoes. I made sure I gave him a compliment, like, okay, I know where them shoes from. I rock with them. And then I seen another pair of his shoes. It was like the NASA pair. I wanted them pair, but I couldn't. I didn't have the money at the time to cop them. But it was like a NASA pair. I seen a dude wearing them in Target, and I made sure, yo, I know you, yo, I like them. I'm rocking with them. So shout out to them. But back to Blocal.
Oh yeah, so Bloco. So she said something interesting too. Like she was like saying, so we talk a lot about recycling the black dollar, and it's great to do that, but it's more important to buy in your area.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, I'm in Richmond, Virginia. So sending my dollars to support a black owned business in LA is great, but I'm not gonna see where my money is going.
Yep.
Spending money locally starts a good cycle of what I think is needed to really help build sustainable communities, and that really changes generational wealth. And I definitely agree. Like, I mean, I'm still gonna buy with like wherever, and I'm pretty sure she
Mm-hmm.
buys. There's black owned businesses she supports that aren't in her area, but for sure, like in your general area, because that's like the people you live around. You know what I'm saying? The people that are like in your city,
Mm-hmm.
and we can build anywhere, but I mean it's definitely like more convenient, and we need like wherever black people are at, that's what we got to build, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of them smaller mom and pop shops, a lot of your bookstores, just immediately directly in your neighborhood where you can kind of see it. Also, few restaurants, uh, those are going to be, a lot of times black owned. Also, I know we're young, but we in our 20s, it's almost time to start investing into properties, and make sure you're looking for black realtors in your area.
Yeah,
Support
for
them.
sure.
Make sure you put money in their pockets. That way they can turn around and look out for you. We feeding out the whole community. So I definitely think that's important. Of course, sending your dollars to a different state, you won't be able to see that immediately. I think that's just something easier message to push, and kind of just easier for people to kind of understand the concept of just supporting our own first. But even the deeper thought, which I like she shared in her message, is make sure it's in the community as well, so you can actually see where those dollars is going. So I definitely appreciate that, and her actually having that deep level understanding that seeing them dollars rotate within your community, it's a different feeling.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like what you said, like it's like if you do it like in your community, you know what I'm saying, it's like you
Hmm.
directly see it, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think that's really important.
And we talked about that a couple few episodes ago, Soul Town with the sister Ashley.
Oh
So
yeah,
I ain't
Soul
gonna
Town, that's right.
hey, we ain't gonna forget that. I don't know if she done forgot it or not, but I ain't gonna forget
what
that Soul Town.
what episode was that, so they can go back and watch it?
That was like episode 3, if I'm not, was it 3? 3
No,
or
no, no, three was
4?
Money Talks. I don't think I want to say it was eight or nine, or maybe no, I think six.
Okay. I'm a
Episode six.
I'm gonna roll with
It's
you. I'm
somewhere
gonna
around there.
roll with
So
you on that one. You'll be able to see it. We still got the regular thumbnails on those ones.
mhm.
So you should be able to see it. It's me, Kenyatta, and the sister Ashley. We had a great conversation, a great talk about not only the community, helping out the community, and she had a couple great ideas as well, on ways to support the community. But she mentioned Soul Town, so I'm gonna keep
Yeah,
bringing that up. That might be a little
that stuck.
reoccurring theme. I like that
Hey
one.
man,
That sparked a bright idea.
we got to get her to make some T-shirts or something,
Yeah,
man.
no,
Soul
for
Town.
real, for real. Soul Town t-shirts have everybody in it. A little
100.
collective.
Oh yeah, one thing to add about this local thing, right? Then we'll move on. But so she also has like a university, like on her like website
Hmm.
for like local, and it was created to educate like black business owners on
Hmm.
ways to improve their business operations and gain access to resources for their business growth, and to take advantage of the social media marketing and business credit courses that are available on there. And I think that's cool too, because I mean, especially like if somebody's just, I mean, it doesn't really matter how long you've been in business. Like, there's always
Hmm.
something to learn. You know what I'm saying? There's always things to improve on, and they have it right there on the site to teach you all that, which I think is pretty cool
Yeah, man.
for the business owners.
Yeah, man. I love seeing the education portion behind the people's efforts and trying to be great and make something special. You know, I'm starting to see that more, like, you know, more books, people making books, people kind of giving that blueprint of how to create that success and create that wealth, man. I love seeing it. So, you know, you know, they got a university, even though it costs a little money, man. You know, invest in yourself, invest in your knowledge. That'll always come first, man. They can take everything away from you except for your brain and your knowledge, man. So
Yeah, for sure.
tap in when people have stuff like that. So I definitely appreciate that. I see that's a reoccurring theme. It's a way that, you know, the creators get to make money, and then also they get to pass that knowledge to others. You know, so I definitely I like that.
For sure. You want to take us into our next topic?
Yeah, we go into our next topic, man. I don't know if y'all seen, you know, he had a little bit of drama around his name, but Tory Lanez, man, we can get into the drama stuff later. But um, Tory Lanez, seen a little video. Essentially, he put an album out, an NFT album, uh, and I think there was only, I forgot how many copies there was, but he was
1 million.
okay. So he sold 1 million copies of this NFT
Yep.
album. He sold it for $1. He's done things like this before. He's done like a little three-piece out, like a three-piece package of songs, albums, and I think he said he sold them for like 700 a piece, and then I think their return on that was like 34,000. They were reselling for like $34,000. So it
Dang.
was the same thing. So I think it was yesterday. His NFTs went live. They sold out in 57 seconds. That's what the video says. And essentially, he was going crazy, saying, you know, he made $1 million. He went platinum in under a minute, which is crazy. We talked about
That's
NFTs on
crazy.
this podcast, and how artists kind of have that, kind of cutting out the middleman, and actually getting paid for their art that they put out. They can actually put a price tag um, to what they think, what comes out of their brain, what they can create. So I thought it was an awesome thing, separate from all the other stuff. I thought that was an amazing thing that happened. I was actually very happy for him. What you
Oh
think about
yeah,
it?
yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely. I think this is cool. Like you said, we talked about it on the NFT episode, and we even
Yeah.
talked about like what if they start doing this and they doing it now. You feel me? Like with
Mm-hmm.
the albums and the album sales. And I think it's really cool because it really promotes like ownership. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And Tory Lanez, as you said right here, he said, "I've never sold this much music so fast. I guess when you cut out the bullshit of the middleman, you become a king." Right? The right
Mm-hmm.
quote. So that whole cutting out the middleman, you know what I'm saying? He just direct ownership, like he's pushing it out. You know what I'm saying? He not
Yeah.
getting screwed over by nobody. You know what I'm saying? That's just straight his promotion and the work. So,
Yeah, and that's what we talked about dang near every episode, is that ownership
oh yeah,
part, but then too, people in our entertainment industry, you know, somebody having a control of what they got going on. And I felt like this was a great move by Tory Lanez doing this, and it was great that it was successful. But I think it, you know, money wise for him, but I think it was a great thing for the culture. You know, him kind of including that into the culture and including NFTs within the culture. You know, I watched the video, and he was kind of highlighting more of the money part of it, which is great. You know, that's one of the benefits of NFTs, if you're able to create and actually sell it for, you know, a profit. But I think just being privy to that information of what NFTs actually are and what ownership actually is what was amazing to me. And I thought I thought back when I first seen it, I said, oh yeah, we had the episode about that. We talked about the Wu-Tang NFT,
oh yeah,
about what they were doing. I think there was a Doom mask NFT
yeah. I was
that we
just thinking of
talked about,
that
that
MF
we
Doom. Yep.
yeah, MF Doom NFT that was going on. So it's starting to get more pushed into mainstream uh hip hop and rap. So how we started off talking about the Wu Tang and the MF Doom, and now it's at Tory Lanez, who is, you know, this big figure, or who has millions of dollars pushing him and backing him, and he's able to talk about NFTs to a large platform. Because in order to sell, you know, you sold $1 million worth of NFTs, you know, that's no shrug of the shoulders. That's okay. Let's actually pay attention to what's going on. This guy just made $1 million off of NFTs. So
Yeah, and that's only the beginning too. Like best believe, right? Just like we know about it. Like everybody, I mean, everybody done heard about it. You know what I'm saying? Like a
yeah,
lot of people at least. You know. So if you're just hearing it now, but yeah, like people are watching, you know what I'm saying? So I know Benny the Butcher.
Hmm.
I didn't know if it was like an album, but I know he's trying to get into NFTs and stuff. Like a lot of artists are, you feel me? But yeah, if Tory Lanez can do that, right? There's definitely like think of like Kanye or
Yeah,
Jay-Z or even like Nas, even somebody like KRS-One who ain't made music in like a long time, but people are gonna want that stuff. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Just because the idea of it being like there's only a certain amount put out, like you know what I'm saying? Like
And I think
they, you know,
I
the,
was gonna say, and I think for artists like who you just named, like the Jay-Z's, the Nas's, and the Kanye's, artists like that, those NFTs are gonna be held on to. Those can, make money. And I'm just gonna use Kanye for an example because he's had the whole listening party thing. But just imagine if the listening party, NFTs were attached to that, to the listening party that was
oh,
exclusive in that certain area. We only knew about one the first go around, and then we ended up getting two. But the second one was different, a little bit different from the first one. So just imagine if NFTs were, connected to that some way, and now you have partial ownership to an exclusive an event that you went to. That what could that have done for the culture? How much money could anybody else make? And then I want to add this too in the video with Tory Lanez. He is basically telling people like, yo, if you bought, the NFTs, one of my NFTs, for $1, I gave you money. Like I'm feeding you. Like you're gonna make money off of this. So congratulations. Like this is great for you as well. Like I made money, but you're gonna make more. You're gonna make money as well. So I thought that was dope that he was pushing that concept.
oh yeah, definitely. I'm real interested to see like who else is gonna do that because
Yeah.
I know somebody else looking at that and working on it right now.
Oh yeah,
You know
I
what I'm
start
saying?
cooking up immediately. I put up a whole
Oh
bunch of
god.
$1 albums just for that. Yeah, let's get
Uh,
to it, man.
we still got like what Vaughn. Like I heard they're making like a like King Vaughn, right? I heard like
Mm,
they're trying to like have like an album, you know what I'm saying, that he was
yeah,
working on. So yeah, there's like a bunch of people who definitely have albums like coming out soon, you know. So it'll be interesting to see if there's anything like NFTs or
yeah, and I think,
things
uh,
attached to it.
yeah, and I think with like people who passed away, like of course the family wants as much publicity, like not much publicity, but they want to make sure that their family member's name stays in good standing. Um, but also too, I think NFTs can almost boost that almost. If it's a one-off album or one of the last albums from this artist, and it's like a single copy that only someone can have, like the original copy, like imagine what that could go for. Not saying a family would do that, but I'm
Hmm.
just saying like just imagine what could be from that though.
Oh yeah, for sure. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, so our next topic, we're gonna talk about this event, right, going on in Atlanta. I think what was it like? I think around the 27th or something like that.
Yeah, I think it was the 27th through the 29th is Invest Fest.
Yeah, Fest Fest. And if you follow Earn Your Leisure, right, which like I highly suggest you do, they
Mhm.
talk about a lot of like investing, finance type stuff. But they're gonna be on there, right? And basically Invest Fest, it's gonna be like this weekend where there's gonna be panel discussions,
Mhm.
live podcasts. Also gonna be there's gonna be some presentations too, and there's gonna be musical performance. And who'd you say
Yeah.
was performing?
Yeah. So on the website it said Fabulous and Neo. I don't know
Yeah,
who
so
who chose those two, but I don't know who said for the Invest Fest. Let's go with Fabulous and Neo. I think I would like to hear was it I think it was Chameleonaire. I think Chameleonaire is doing a lot of investing. I wish they
oh
had
yeah, he
actual
is, yeah.
musical performers who had their hand in investments. And I'm pretty sure, Fabulous and Neo probably do have certain investments and put their
Hmm.
money in, different places. But I would like to see the guys kind of on the forefront, plus that would probably be a bigger ticket price to hear from like a Nas where he's claiming he's the Scarface of crypto, and
Oh yeah.
or you know what I'm saying, hearing
Hmm.
from them, or even hearing from a Chameleonaire who we seen him kind of play the shadows but still be relevant because of his investments into tech companies. So but I'm not gonna hate on it at all. I just wanted to make that note. But yeah, so I was just gonna go over a couple of the speakers. If y'all know them, that's great, But if you don't know them, make sure you look them up in case you can't attend Invest Fest in Atlanta. Like Kenyatta already said, Earn Your Leisure is going to be there. Ian Dunlap is going to be there. Wall Street Trapper. 19 Keys. It looked like Ron Brown, uh, Keeza Williams, Quiana Watson, Matthew Garland, and then a couple of bigger names. DJ Envy, Jim Jones is gonna be there. So they gonna be studded out. You know, they're gonna have some stars there, some people big within the community. So if y'all in Atlanta, man, go ahead. I won't be there, but y'all make sure y'all be there. Let us know how it go, man. If you do attend.
Oh yeah, for sure. I gotta hit up the next one or something because I know this is gonna get bigger and bigger. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah,
Because financial literacy is huge. Like in the last couple years, this was social media influence. Like this is huge. Like I would have never
facts.
thought an event like this would ever happen.
Yeah, and
You know what I
Invest Fest,
mean?
that's
Like a
especially with these names on there, that's like
mhm.
literally the people who are like kind of pushing this whole front of just education on financial literacy and crypto and real estate, just everything, just all jam packed in one. Like these are literally the leaders. So, you know, I think it's a great opportunity, and I think that's amazing.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, just like a Wall Street chapter says, right? When we talking about Wall Street, but he said Wall Street starting to look like us now.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So this like this world of just like investing, you know what I'm saying? Especially on like the social media content, like it's all starting to look like us. Like we starting to
yeah.
dominate, and I like to see that.
Yeah, and that's what we got to see, man. I like to hear. I like just tapping into the Jim Jones, just randomly kicking it, talking about uh crypto, just all types of stuff. I like Jim Jones as a rapper, but just seeing him kind of change that and talk about it on larger platforms, like a Joe Budden podcast, sitting there they're talking about crypto, and they're trying to put it into the media. Jay-Z talking about it in his song, Nas talking about it in his music. We got the little Dirks talking about investing in the companies. It's just
Yeah.
starting to be one big thing, and I like that it's turned into kind of a group thing, to where I'm sitting down with friends, we randomly talking about crypto and where we want to see it move, or we talking about different stocks and where we want to see it move. Like it's coming natural or common practice within our community, as it should have been, or like it is in other communities.
Oh yeah, for sure. And then Jim Jones too. He was talking about NFTs too. Like
Hmm.
he was on like I think Earn Your Leisure. I think yeah, he was like a
Yeah,
little interview. It was pretty good. But yeah, he was real big on like NFTs and like trying to really get into that. So I think that is really cool that he up there. And I bet you like he probably gonna discuss a lot of that, like NFTs in the music industry
yeah.
and all that. So
Yeah, unfortunately, Jim Jones took that L to the locks, but it's all good. I don't know if you've seen that verses or not.
oh yeah, I heard about that
Yeah,
verse.
yeah, yeah. That's been all over social media. I think I watched a few minutes of it and I had clicked out of it, but yeah,
Man.
either way, and it's crazy because Jim Jones on the flip side, he's talking about the NFTs, the stocks, and all the crypto and stuff like that. But then we got the locks, Jadakiss, and them over there talking about being vegan or eating healthy. They got the green juices and stuff like that. Taking care of the body. Just as much as you trying to take care of your pockets. So I just feel like it's just a good area. In certain areas, it's a good area right now in our culture to be kind of updated on things to make us better as a community. So I like what I'm seeing, man.
oh yeah, for sure. You want to take us into our next topic?
Yeah, yeah. Let me get into that, man. Give me 1 second here. We got Invest Fest. Oh, well, I could just get into the extra. We had a little extra topic. Was the Wu-Tang American Saga. I know me and
Oh yeah,
Kenyatta be up
I
on it.
can't wait.
Yeah, and I know we just mentioned Wu-Tang earlier, so it only fits right. But yeah, I just wanted to see, have if y'all, if anybody watched it, let us know. Comment on how y'all feel about it. It's one of my favorite shows. One of the shows I
Oh
like.
yeah.
So I seen that it was coming back today, so I was like, let me just throw that in there, man, because for one, it's Wu-Tang, and then also two, bringing up the NFTs, and stuff like that, and what they've done with their music and how they packaged it. I want to make sure I threw them in there and gave them a shout out for that, and also for their show, because it's great. I love
Oh
it.
yeah. Also, comment your favorite Wu Tang song in the comments, right? I wanna know because
Yeah,
I'm like the biggest Wu Tang fan. So
give us that the favorite Wu Tang song, if you want.
favorite
Favorite Wu
member,
Tang song, favorite member.
that's another one too.
That's another one too, and
Your
also your
favorite
favorite
line too.
fa-
Favorite
favorite
line.
favorite show about our people. about
That's a good one.
some type of history, man. I rock with a couple, the Wu-Tang American Saga, and I'm been up on the Godfather of Harlem. That's a tough one too. Uh, yeah, let us know a few shows, man, that we need to tap into just to learn a little bit more history. Kenyatta, I don't know if you've seen the Godfather of Harlem. That's a hard one. They got Malcolm X up in that
I
thing.
seen it, but they do the Nation of Islam dirty up in there. That's
Yeah,
what I heard. So
yeah.
brother Nuri, brother Nuri said don't even bother watching.
He said don't watch it. I
He
look.
said
I
don't
just,
even bother.
the,
I heard they had people chained up to beds on there. Nobody did that.
oh yeah, for the drug addicts or something like that.
Yeah, ain't nobody chained nobody up to no
Yeah,
beds. Like, you feel me? So it was just a lot of and a lot of that is fiction. A lot of people got to know like these shows.
yeah. A lot of them. Yeah,
Even the Spike Lee Malcolm X, it's
yeah,
based on true stuff, but they had fictional
yeah,
stuff to try to get it. You feel me?
yeah.
Try
It's
to make
all
it
yeah.
juicy and all
They
that.
try. They got to make it a little juicy, and then even the Wu-Tang Saga, they gotta spice it up a little bit.
Oh,
So
that's too. That's too.
definitely understandable. But let's see.
All right. So next we got a couple news stories. It's kind of like our thing now at the end of the episode. So I found this one, right? This is pretty big.
Mhm.
This is on like CNBC, and it says hackers returned nearly half 600 million that they stole in one of the biggest crypto heists, right? So they stole 600 million, one of the biggest crypto heists ever, and they did it on the Poly Network. And Poly Network is like a platform that looks to connect different crypto chains so that they can work together. And yeah, it's based so it's a decentralized finance platform, and yeah, so they took advantage there and just stole 600 million, right? That's crazy.
How do you feel about this?
I don't know. I mean, we've heard like especially in the news, like they've been hyping these stories because remember when there was like some like hackers that held like a lot of these, wasn't it like these companies with like gas or oil or something like that? You
Uh,
remember that? And they,
I
they
don't,
like they like held it hostage. They're like, okay, we'll stop hacking y'all if you send us money in the form of Bitcoin. And it was all over the
mm,
news at one point.
yeah, I think I do remember that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I do remember that.
So I don't know, like the media definitely wants us to see these hackers asking for Bitcoin. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? And we've also seen like how Bitcoin, I feel like they're trying to demonize it a little bit. And,
Yes.
and it's crazy because we've seen government institutions attack crypto. I think we talked about that in the last episode, 2 episodes ago.
Hmm.
And so they're trying to make like cryptocurrency seem like it's like an illegal currency. It's used for bad. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
Like trying to shed a negative light on cryptocurrency. Like, yeah, hackers got into it, whatnot. But then too, it's like, how many times had the banks been hacked? You know what I'm saying? Like, how many times had they got hit and mess up folks' account? I think recently Wells Fargo got hit and a whole bunch of account information was leaked and people lost money and all types of
And
stuff.
people's information too.
Yeah, people's information, all that.
Dang,
So it was crazy. So,
that's
um,
hectic.
you know, small, incidents like this, are of course going to be amplified to the max because crypto is the hot new thing, the kind of the topic that everybody wants to talk about. So, I expect it. It didn't make me like really blink an eye. I was like, dang, they hit for some money. Them hackers be getting to it. I ain't gonna say nothing bad on no hackers. They be getting to it. They gonna find a way. If you
Yeah.
got something up, they gonna find a way to it. But yeah, so I think it was just more so media like, oh, look what is happening in crypto. But then too, if we look at what the bank's been doing, how many security breaches the banks have been having for the past however many years compared to 600 million.
Yeah, right. But yeah, so yeah, I wanted to highlight that, and also yeah, I want to make that connection. How they just try to make it like it's just illegal. Like everybody that's gonna hack and do bad things, they want Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? The
Facts,
crypto. So it's crazy
facts,
to me.
facts. Not you trying to do bad things with the crypto. Also, too, I want to introduce this topic as well. How did you feel about the vaccine company stocks this past week, man? They've been going crazy, but not even the past week, the past couple of weeks.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's kind of like no surprise because like
Hmm.
I mean, it's kind of I don't know. It kind of sounds unethical to me, but let's say they're using these vaccines to like help the people
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And the more news they put out about the vaccine, because they promote, because it's like different vaccine companies,
Yeah.
they're almost in competition with each other too. Like,
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
definitely.
so who gonna take the Johnson and Johnson? Who gonna take the Pfizer? Who gonna take the Moderna? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, and then like I guess just like other businesses on the stock market, if you see a bunch of people are crazy about taking this vaccine, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying, and they're making money, invest in it. So that's what people are doing.
All right,
And
all
you
right, all
see
right.
the stock price went up.
I
You
was
want to
gonna
tell how much it went
say,
up by?
yeah. Let me get the exact number for you. I know Pfizer went to like $48. Yeah, $48.57 on Tuesday. That hit a
Mm-hmm.
high for Pfizer, and that beat out their previous record of $47.39, which was set in 1999. So damn near a dollar. They went up for Pfizer, so it hit $48 high, and then Moderna soared up to as much as 19% on Monday. Um, for the COVID-19 vaccine, and then it'll continue to grow as we get closer to more people being vaccinated, the vaccine being pushed more and more by companies, uh, by everybody, by health officials. We're going to see the stocks go up more and more. So you got in on it early. I know you probably made some money if you do invest into um, pharma companies like that. If you do invest into them, if you got in early, probably can make a couple dollars off of them.
Oh yeah, for sure. Hey, a side note too, it's just kind of interesting. I think it was like the CEO. I don't know if you saw this, but the CEO of Pfizer, I think it was,
Mm-hmm.
he was gonna go to Israel like last week, but
Yeah.
then he couldn't go. Y'all want to know why? Because he wasn't vaccinated. The
Mm.
CEO, the CEO of Pfizer hasn't taken his own vaccine yet. It's interesting, right?
Hey man, they gonna shake and bake, man. They gonna shake and bake, man. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, crazy. So, anything else you want to touch on before we wrap it up?
Uh, Now shout out to all of our folks from our community participating in the Olympics and everybody that won gold. Man, I seen a lot of black women winning gold in the
Oh,
Olympics. So
oh yeah.
just winning medals in general. Over all countries, I've seen a lot of our melanated sisters um, winning medals in various events. I think I've seen a powerlifting event. Sorry, I don't have these women's names, unfortunately, but I know I did see Allison Felix was one for track. She got like the most gold medals in for track history for the
Yeah, I was gonna
U.S.
say, didn't you say like a record or something?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
so
said like
I've
a
been hearing her name
crazy.
forever too.
Yeah,
Like,
she got a crazy. Yeah, and I've been a fan of her since I can remember. So,
yeah.
um, but yeah, so shout
Oh,
out to all the black women in the Olympics and doing their thing. What you had to say?
you saw the Jamaican sprinters?
Yeah,
The women, all three of them, gold, silver, and
yep,
bronze.
yep. I seen that they went crazy. They went crazy on that one, and they killed the competition on that one. So,
Oh, for sure, they
so
fast.
and the Jamaicans be going crazy during the on track and field events.
Oh yeah,
And
they
then
they they own the 100 meter right now.
yeah, yep. And then I think USA women we do well in the 4x4. I think that's the 4x4. I think that's where we won
Oh
gold
yeah, we
recently.
won. Yep.
Yeah, and then I think the women's basketball team, USA basketball team, they won gold as well for their seventh Olympic in a row. Olympics in a row, they won
Wow.
seven
Seven.
golds.
Dang.
Yes, they're going crazy, and that's what I was talking to someone too, and I said it's crazy because WNBA basketball doesn't get like as much love as it should in the United States, just because of people who watch sports or who partake in sports. It just doesn't have the same eyes that it does as regular, just men's basketball.
Hmm.
But uh, it's crazy there how well they are against other countries' women's basketball. It's like they're almost elite, like they're on a different level. Like, and it was very clear. Like, I think they played against Japan in the finals, and it was very clear who was already going to win that game. But I was like, they're light years ahead of other countries.
Dang.
But when they come back to the U.S., it's like they're like a little stepbrother or something to the NBA. And then also the men's basketball team also won. So shout out to all of our folks inside the Olympics holding it down, I guess.
Oh yeah, for sure. I saw this stat somebody put up, but they were like like black diaspora medals or something like that. Like
Yeah,
all the medals are won by black people. It was a lot.
yeah. Just recognize, man. Don't. And I know a lot of us get caught up in watching the Olympics, and you get that America feeling inside you. But man, look at all the people that look like you around the world winning medals too. You should feel just as proud. They might not be from the same country or anything like that. You might not even know where they're from for real. But just look at somebody that looks like you, or looks like your sister, or looks like your cousin down the block, and look at their accomplishment. Just imagine what they had to go through in their own country. Because even though that what we're facing is difficult, on the other side of the world, somebody that look just like us is facing the same thing as us, just in a different country. You got to think places like Great Britain and things like that. So shout out to everyone out there.
For sure. Now I don't know about you, but like when I watch the Olympics, like I just be looking for like the black person.
Yeah.
And I don't care what country they from. I want them to win. Like if it's Prince or whatever, I'm like, okay, where the black people at?
Go crazy. Exactly. You see, I'm starting to see more, more of our people in different positions, especially in track. I think I seen a photo of like the U.S. team, the Jamaican team, and then Great Britain's track team. This is all women's. It was just all black women. I was like, dang,
wow,
that's crazy. Or it black and brown women. So
yeah, we do dominate.
Yep. Shout out to them. No, I wanted to highlight them because I kept seeing them, and I know we kept talking about like that's been a constant for me at least. Is keeping up with kind of the Olympics, and our women within the Olympics, and just our people in the Olympics, and seeing them respond to just different diversity, already diversity what we had, and then also COVID and people's mental health. So I just wanted to make sure they were highlighted in some of our podcasts.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But that's it, man. You got anything else to say, man? You want to close it out? Let these folks know what's going on with us?
Yeah, nothing much. Just make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Check out our TikTok, right? Like we kind of blew up just a little bit on our first post. You feel me?
Just a tad bit more to come.
Just a little bit, like 40.5K. I feel accomplished. I know Sam feel accomplished. Yeah. So
I could actually show people like, yo, my TikTok got that many views on the video, man. Go tap in.
Yeah, we got like 5,000 likes.
Yeah, I was surprised at how many followers we got off of that, and I was like, dang, I had my TikTok for months, and then we had this envelope. We had the envelope pushes TikTok, and it just go crazy on its own. So.
Oh yeah, people are liking it for sure. Yeah. And I don't know. So maybe we could do a topic on this one time. But like, I feel like you get way more love on TikTok than any other app.
Yeah, but I think
you know what I mean. Like it's just easier to blow up. Like I don't know what it is. Like people just love watching TikTok.
I think it's just the swiping. You can you can quickly view it and go to the next one. Like, I think it's just the quickness of it and the attention span of it. It's like it can get a.
But even the comments though.
But yeah. Like I'm not taking anything away from our video. I was just saying.
No, for sure. No, I'm just saying like even the comments. Like I'm surprised because like I was thinking that too because TikTok gives it kind of quick. Like you can just keep swiping up all day. Mm-hmm. But people actually are like they take more time to comment too than other stuff. Yeah. Which is interesting. So
there's definitely our community is on there, especially the pro-black community, the understanding of what it means, or what it means to actually look out for each other and actually speak up for each other in certain areas. There's definitely that community on there, and hopefully we can be a part of it. Videos keep growing, we can keep pushing this message and keep educating folks. So
we can keep pushing the envelope.
Facts, definitely. But this has been another episode of the Envelope Pushers with Sam and
Yada.
Peace out.
Peace.